Greetings YouTube, it is the Salty Sailing Carolinian back with another video. It has been a bit and I haven't been posting as much because the holidays happened and I've been in my class and I've been a bit distracted from posting to YouTube. However, I wanted to share my experience today. Today I called in to SiriusXM Channel 40 Liquid Metal during their weekly call-in game show Into the Trivia Pit, hosted by Jose Metal Ambassador Mangin and Shawn the Butcher. You can hear this game weekly on SiriusXM on Wednesdays from 4 to 4:30ish or whatever in the afternoon. Or you can listen to it on the SiriusXM app, just search Into the Trivia Pit. So I wanted to share my experience from calling into the program. This is not the first time that I've called into a SiriusXM program and actually gotten on the air. Back in 2019, I called into Eddie Trunk's Monday program on Hair Nation. The program is Trunk Nation. It airs from about 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Mondays. Sometimes it's live, sometimes it's not. Anyway, I called into that program back in 2019 after attending the Epicenter Festival in Rockingham, North Carolina. I wanted to let him know how much I enjoyed the That Metal Show reunion. I was curious what bands he may have seen that weekend that he enjoyed their set. Later on, flash forward to 2022, I called into Claire B. Lang's program on NASCAR Radio and talked about my opinion on what I thought about the Gen 6 cars being ran at Daytona during Speed Weeks. Then, another time back in 2022, I called into Eddie Trunk's Trunk Nation program and wanted to mention a bit about Primus and see if he could play any Primus. And shortly afterwards, he mentioned that he would be doing an interview soon with Les Claypool, which made me excited. So, flash forward to today. Today, on January 18th, 2023, it was Wednesday, I was in my hotel room and I was excited because I knew Into the Trivia Pit was about to start. I saw the number, so I decided I would call in. I figured that I would give it a shot, even though I thought my knowledge of metal music isn't super good. I do catch editions of this program where it feels like how it does when you watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, where it appears easier to you than it does on the show. Upon calling, my call was answered by the screener person. I told them my name, where I was from, and my occupation being U.S. Navy. I then had a few people that I got to hear on the program, and they failed. Then I heard my name, and all of a sudden, I felt the same way I did when I was about to do my tandem skydive back in November, where I got a little bit of butterflies. For me, since I'm a service member, and I believe they do the same thing for first responders such as firefighters, EMTs, or police, I didn't have to do the preliminary question. So, for round one, Jose and Shawn asked me a few different trivia questions pertaining to metal music. One of the questions I was asked, I had to have them look it up because they wanted to make sure that the answer could be correct. Because there's a song called Die by the Sword that the answer they were looking for was by the band Slayer. I said it was by the band Dragon Force because I've listened to Dragon Force quite a bit. And anywho, they said they verified it and they gave me the answer was correct, even though they were looking for Slayer. Next, I went to round two, and they were playing short riffs from songs, and I had to guess what the band and the song name was. And I heard some songs by Slayer, Slipknot, and Pantera, and a few others. And now I then had used up all of my lifelines, which were the hint, the kakagun, where it's ka, and the skip. I finally arrived to the final level of Into the Trivia Pit, when I had to name the song based on Jose Mangin singing or screaming the lyrics to, or even just saying what the lyrics were. And then I won. Yes, I am the first winner of Into the Trivia Pit on Liquid Metal of 2023. Because I won the program today, I was allowed to pick the song to close out the program. I chose The Wicker Man from the album Brave New World by Iron Maiden. I chose this song because, for me, I would consider it a bit of a deep cut, or at least to me. Because people who are casual fans of Iron Maiden, they probably wouldn't mention the Wicker Man or even know what the song was. That song was off the album that Bruce Dickinson returned to Iron Maiden during. I've seen Iron Maiden twice, and I'm lucky to have seen them twice, and I continue listening to them to this day. After the song played, they had me stay on to get my contact info, so that way they could send me a prize pack. I know at the very minimum, I will get a shirt. I'm very lucky today, and I'd say even if I didn't win the program today, I would have still been satisfied to have known I was on the show, period. It was great being on Liquid Metal today, especially being able to call in and win my favorite call-in game show, and listen to it a few times afterwards. I look forward to continuing to listen to the show and seeing my prize pack soon enough when I get home to North Carolina. Thank you for watching my video. Please like this video so that you can see more content from me, and subscribe to my channel.